Let's discuss some interesting topics today. So, what are the top things women like in sex? Because usually people think that men are general initiators and men like sex much more than women. And women do it just to please the man, just to keep the man with them, etc. etc. Is sex really important for women and what exactly do they love? First is emotional connection. Of course, sex is not just a physical action, it's something more deep. It's a way of a conversation to become closer with your partner. So you feel desired and emotionally bonded and it develop your relationship. Second is feeling wanted and attractive because for women it's super important to have this confidence to receive some kind of approval from all the world in general, and the most important is from their loved one. So important knowing their partner genuinely desires them. Third is trust and safety. It's such a basic need. It's something controversial to our biggest fear in the life. Biggest fear is always fear of the death, and all the other fears are slightly connected to this fear. The opposite of this fear is safety, and that's something that is most important for women, what they're searching in men. Women can express themselves fully only when they are able to relax, to let go, and to be super vulnerable without any judgment. The fourth is pleasure and physical sensation. Of course, we cannot just close our eyes on this important part because it's super connected with our oxytocin, which is impossible without touches, without this feeling of hug and coziness. So you can't be happy fully without enjoying how your body feels when it's touched in the ways they like. Because it's super individual how each person like the touches. Someone like just with a little gentle finger touch. Somebody like when it's super passionate and super deep and crazy. It's a kind of self-developing through learning about yourself more, through which touches you prefer and how to make pleasure to yourself and to explain it to another person how he can make pleasure to you. Fifth is attentiveness and responsiveness. A partner who listens, notices all the reactions and adjusts accordingly. It's a conversation, it's not a monologue, it's not a masturbation, it's something between two people. And as I said, it's like the highest way of communication in couple. And number six is, of course, communication. So talking openly about what feels good, all the boundaries, all the preferences, and also it's super important to speak about it, not only doing it, because there are so many expressions in different language. Like we shouldn't talk about sex, we should do sex. Like it's only a physical action, but actually you can't do it on the maximum. You can't get it to the perfection if you are not speaking about it, if you are not adjusting it, if you are not saying stop this I can't do, sorry, I feel myself not comfortable, but this I really want to do and do you want to try it. Number seven is affection and intimacy. Kissing, cuddling, and tenderness before, during, and after. Sex is not at all this act of stupid penetration, let's say. It's something more. It's all the processes from the beginning when it's even you're not sure if you will go somewhere further, the process, and then the ending when you're not just okay, thanks, bye, I'm going to shower or something like this. You still prolongate this feeling, and if it was only the process of penetration, it will always be the same, but it's not the same thanks to all this history, let's say, before and after, so don't forget about it. Number eight is confidence and attention, not arrogance. A partner who's comfortable with themselves and the moment. It helps to perceive your partner's confidence, which is super important to respect him, to love him, to appreciate him, and also the moment where you can show your confidence or you can develop your confidence also thanks to the partner and thanks to your work with yourself. Number nine is being seen as a whole person, not being just objectified like a piece of meat, like a body, but feeling respected, knowing that all your feelings are counted in this process. And in general, it's like a mutual respect process, even knowing that you can kind of break respect during this act, because everyone like different things. Somebody like to be humiliated during the act, and it will not change your relationship between one another during your other time spending. And the last but not the least is of course shared experience, the sense of mutual enjoyment rather than something one-sided. And in general, in couples, it's super important to have shared experiences, like travels, like activities, like dates, going out together, doing hobbies together, sport together, and just having something in common. And this is one of those which helps you to become closer and closer from day to day, from year to year, not becoming super bored during this process, but vice versa, develop yourself, get to know yourself, get to know your partner, and grow up and being more and more interested than ever with the years going through. Thank you.